rhetorical question, but you know what I love about Che Hornet?
Ooh, his sense of style?
No, that's a good guess.
His name?
Wrong again.
His sense of the moment.
Ding, 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 correct! Pigeons loose, the bells ring, confetti flies. This kid is not shying away from anything. And you've seen that over and over again during this recent stretch of hot play. No moment's too big for him. And
Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Sixers mascot bobblehead.
Please go to the nearest Sixers booth or visit the team's ticket site to get yours today. Sixers, together we build.
Attention all junior NBA fans, it's time to register for summer basketball camps. Kids ages 8 through 17 are invited to learn basketball skills with team trainers and coaches. Have fun, meet friends, and improve your game at the same time.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. GA, it's all yours.
Well, Ben Simmons was the top-rated player in high school and in college, but a fractured bone in his foot cost him his first NBA season. He said, "A lot of people forgot about me. You have to build yourself up again." And for me, I wanted to prove myself again. Kevin, we all agree he's done just that.
He sure has. First NBA All-Star ever out of Australia. Thanks, David. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Huh? What a group. Take a look at Slim. He's been just what his team has needed as he comes in, and he has played wonderfully through the start of his career. And now he sits at number 4.
And that's a pretty good position he's in at number 4. What do you guys think? Will he be higher or lower on that list once we get through the second half of the season?
Well, you know, he's got the potential to be high. I mean, it's just really a matter of how his body holds up. The rest of the season, as we well know, is going to be a grind.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Slim is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Players are sure racking up a lot of miles, Clark. A lot of games, a lot of flights, a lot of late nights, early mornings. But in some ways, it must be easier these days than it was, say, 20 years ago when you were playing.
It's easier now than it was when I played. I mean, we had commercial flights and 6 a.m. flights. These guys now actually have charter services. And heck, I often think that the guys before me had it much worse than I did. So it's all relative. But clearly, it's hard, it's demanding, but they also have the very best of care in getting to and from the cities across the league.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Here's Simmons. Nice D from Porzingis. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Richardson against Doncic. Simmons passes to Horford. The shot from the low post is good.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Doncic finds Porzingis. From 13. He's off on that one.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Harris passes to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you look at Ben Simmons and that great body of his and the skills of a guard. That is an incredibly unique combination.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him, and it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
That one misses. And Clark standing 6'10". Has there ever been a player Ben Simmons' size or bigger who could handle and pass like this?
I really don't think so, Kevin. Obviously, LeBron is 2 inches shorter and probably 15 pounds heavier. Giannis is more of a scorer than a passer and facilitator. Magic Johnson was the first of the true 6'8"-ish point guards. He might be the closest when you look at Ben Simmons, but man, he's special because of that size and passing ability.
For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Richardson the pass to Horford. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Doncic feeling it out. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Slim passes to Finney Smith. Here is Slim. Up top, Doncic. Guarded by Simmons. Doncic, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Charles. Simmons passes to Horford. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Charles.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
No good on that one.
And there's been some turnover in the Philly front office, but through it all, some bold moves.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, guys. First, the process, and we heard a lot about that as they were stockpiling draft picks and losing a lot of games. It was maybe the most drastic rebuild in NBA history, at least as I can recall. Then new leadership in Elton Brand, who's done an outstanding job pushing all their chips into the middle to go for it. Great credit to him for not sitting back. In both cases, a plan and a direction, and that's what you want from your organization.
Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
That evens the score. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Simmons, and it's blocked by Charles. Here's Doncic. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 6 points.
Well, I love watching Doncic go to work there. Assertiveness is the key, and that's part of why he's so successful.
Now here's Simmons. He's covered by Charles. And there it is for him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. Now the 76ers on the break. And Harris wide open. He shoots a three-pointer, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Doncic showing you his ability to finish. I really respect his aggressiveness in taking it to the hoop and handling contact.
Richardson the pass to Simmons. Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Mavericks trailing. The pass to Doncic. Here's Kleba. Richardson covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes, but understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that. That's what I would want to see.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's Burks in for Ben Simmons. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Now, here's Burks. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Milton's shot is good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Passes it to Burks. Shoots over Brunson. Offensive rebound. Here's Horford. Missed inside.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Slim passes to Pop. And it's sent back by Horford. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Heights checked in. Brunson with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, the number 33 pick in the 2018 draft, Jalen Brunson, off to a pretty good start.
Boy, I tell you what, this guy is so solid. He was the Naismith Player of the Year and a 2-time champion at Villanova. No surprise to see him handling this business in the pros because he's all business.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
And the second free throw, good. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans, much more concerned with the packed house than the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base, those fans will be around for a while, and giving young people a chance to become.
A completely new group here for Philadelphia. In the backcourt, Simmons and Richardson. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Left side, Harris. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Celtics was outstanding. He finished with 47 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this, feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Mark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I was really excited and thankful to have a chance to realize a dream, but I was also a little bit nervous going up against some of the guys that I had watched and idolized from afar. But once you're between those lines, it's not about idolizing guys. It's about trying to posterize them.
Any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well saying, oh my goodness, look who I'm playing against tonight?
Well, when we first saw the Celtics and the Sixers, Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s, Cedric Maxwell and Kevin McHale, and then the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, Bobby Jones, some of the greats in the game. So those two teams, and Dr. J and Larry Bird in particular.
Doncic against Richardson. And a missed layup. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Richardson, an easy 2 points on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Dallas moving it around. Slim passes to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. Doncic has got the lead back up to 3 now for Dallas.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And the first one at the line is good. And year 3, the best of Dorian Finney-Smith's career.
Yeah, you know, he upped the scoring rate, guys, and rebounding. He became more efficient and undrafted out of college, played his college ball at Florida, and he's made himself a nice home in the NBA.
He hits both from the stripe.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Simmons. Elbow shot is on the way. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The 76ers lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Boy, Simmons so dangerous in these open floor situations. I love his aggressiveness in getting to the right spot.
Here's Kleba, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Charles. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Embiid, the pass to Harris. Unable to get that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
2 points, that one goes. 9 points for Slim.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Here's Richardson. Makes it off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Over in the corner, Porzingis to the inside. Charles. No good there off the double clutch. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Richardson gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
And Simmons is just a complete package, a player that can really drop dimes to his teammates.
Doncic passes to Charles. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. On when you see that step back 3, Clark for Doncic. Shades of James Harden, the way he gets that shot off.
And you know what they say, Luka's deceleration, hitting the brakes and stopping suddenly, is top notch. And just like James Harden's.
The 76ers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
And that one misses. You know, he was the 3rd pick in the 2007 NBA draft, guys. Horford won 2 college championships at Florida back-to-back before entering the league.
And he's good on the second. Now here's Brunson. It's good from about 19 feet. Brunson's got 5 points so far. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Right back after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Al Horford with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Slim, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Simmons dishes to Richardson. Back to Simmons. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, and you know, for Simmons to be so young, he has a great basketball IQ, and he plays to his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. "90 seconds now into the second half. Here's the hook.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Charles, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. That one good for 2.
Watching Embiid box out is a thing of beauty. It's textbook. I mean, a gigantic player who knows how to get to the glass. You know, guys, it's not surprising to hear that Joel Embiid gets a lot of inspiration from Hall of Famer Hakeem Olajuwon. Both came to the game late. Both represent the continent of Africa. And Embiid really kind of modeled his game after Hakeem, and that's a heck of a model.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Charles.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Simmons kicks to Horford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game. And when he first came to America, you know, what a great story this is. Embiid's coach in Cameroon sent him a DVD of Hakeem's highlights.
And that was a good start for Embiid, and good work by you, Kevin, to dig up that factoid. Very nicely done. But you're right, Embiid said he watched that tape every day for 3 years, and you can see evidence of him watching that tape and how he plays.
Here's Richardson, so it's Richardson with the jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Mavericks trail by 11. Down low, out to Doncic. There's the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Doncic has got 13 points.
You know, he's a capable shooter from outside, guys, and for Doncic, I think it's a matter of just shooting with confidence all the time.
Richardson the pass to Simmons. No good that time. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 6 on the bucket from Doncic.
Well, you look at Luka Doncic, and it's clear. He's got the entire package, a full repertoire, especially at the offensive end.
Pass to Simmons. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Doncic. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Richardson finds Harris. Doncic with the steal. And stolen by Richardson. And the pass to Simmons. Poked away. Embiid dishes to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Richardson. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, for Porzingis, the business of the family is basketball. His parents played at a very high level. His older brother played professionally for over a decade. And the first word that Porzingis said was ball, and he's had one in his hands pretty much from the start.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for Harris. Dallas also making. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Simmons. Dallas also making some changes. Wright comes in for Doncic. And it's Slim in for J.J. Barea. And Clark Porzingis' older brother. He used to make him highlight reels of NBA stars.
Yeah, you know, the NBA was his goal all along, but he showed patience, and the Orlando Magic actually promised to take him 10th back in 2014. He stayed in Spain one more year to develop, and good for him.
Harris at small forward with Horford at the 4. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Burks, the pass to Horford, misses the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
The 76ers leading by 11. Harris outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
A lot of turnover for the Mavericks this season, but they bring back restricted free agents Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell, and Dorian Finney-Smith.
And, you know, those three players have made steady improvement, and that's a credit to how the Mavericks develop young players. But they also bring length and athleticism to that rotation.
Here's Milton, guarded by Wright. Milton the pass to Burks. With the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Milton the pass to Baines. Kept alive. Tries yet again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Porzingis.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Simmons checked in for the 76ers.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, that hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got 19 points.
And, you know, this is the area where Simmons is most effective, mainly due to his size and athleticism.
And even 3-on-3 break. Harris dishes to Simmons. With some arc. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Josh Richardson's checked in for the 76ers. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. Inside, here's Charles. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Dishes to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. That's good. He's 5 for 9. And here are the Mavericks now. It's a 16-point game. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Clark, do you ever think we'll see a player coach in the NBA again?
I don't think so, Kevin. The role is just so demanding. You know, it requires so much, and there's so much scrutiny now. I don't think you can effectively play and coach in this day and age. No, I don't think you'll see it happen.
Last one we saw was Dave Collins back in the late 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's a long time ago, man.
The Boston Celtics.
Yep.
Well, the last few years, we've seen a huge improvement from Tobias Harris's shooting the deep ball.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. He went from not really having a reliable outside shot to being a 40% shooter from outside the arc. It's opened up a lot for the rest of his game, and it's a big reason why he scored over 20 points a game last year.
And Harris drops them both.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
The shot's good from Charles.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Simmons passes to Richardson. They get it back. Here's Horford. Oh, that's blocked. Here is Slim, guarded by Simmons. Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got 4 this quarter. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
Doncic, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
That free throw missing.
Well, you look at Luka Doncic, and the one skepticism scouts had was his athleticism or lack thereof, and I think he's proven that's not necessary to be a great basketball player. And he's only getting better as he works with NBA trainers.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. And he sinks the second. And, you know, you heard about Doncic. Even if he's a step slow, he's always 2 steps ahead with his mental game.
You know, Kevin, that's a great point. Feel, savvy, experience, know-how. You know, he grew up playing against bigger, stronger guys, and that always serves you well as you go forward. So he understands how to create space and anticipate and feel how to get defenders off balance. I mean, he's just a special young player.
Doncic against Richardson. To the paint. Here's...
Are you kidding me? And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got 4 points this quarter. Philadelphia leading by 15. Pass to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 8th assist here tonight.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the size of the Sixers can present matchup problems for opposing teams.
Well, you think about the two critical positions, a 6'10 point guard and a 7'2 center, and both are uber talented. That's a huge advantage, a unique advantage for Philadelphia.
Mavericks trail by 17. Here is Slim. Kleba kicks to Finney Smith. Here's Kleba, guarded by Horford. Kleba, the pass to Charles. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Right side Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here's Richardson. Here's Embiid. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have...
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight with dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution.
And that's the broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Big game tonight, Che. Grabbing the first double-double of your career. How does it feel?
It feels great, Ted. It shows me that my hard work is starting to pay off.
Is this a new normal for you?
A new normal? I don't know. Could be, but I don't want to put pressure on myself like that. If it happens, it happens. If not, it's all good. I'm still going to approach the game the same way. So, it's no big deal to me.
Thanks, Che. That's it from me.
Anyone else?
No, good.
All right, thanks, guys.
You were balling out there tonight, Che. Nice game.
Thanks, Vinny.
It's got to sting a little bit when you're setting everyone up, but you just can't get over the hump. Is that on your teammates?
Well, yeah, it hurts to lose, but it's not on my teammates. It's on all of us. Offense, defense, doesn't matter. It's a team game, We win together, we lose together.
Hey, Che.
What's up, Vinny?
Now, I know you guys lost tonight, but you gotta take some satisfaction in how well you were able to put the ball in the basket, right? How did you feel out there?
I mean, I work hard on my game, so it's nice to see some results, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to get home this W, you know what I'm saying? You can score all the points you want, but if you're bringing home that L, you're not doing your job, and it's simple as that, Vinny.
Hey, Che, can I ask you one more thing?
Man, what's up, Ted?
How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Good. You set a new career high in assists tonight. How does that feel?
I mean, yeah. I love dishing the rock and getting everyone involved in the offense. I take real pride in that. So for me to be able to go out there and do that at a high level and help us win some games, that's what it's all about, Ted.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Che. I was really struggling with the story, and this should help me finish it off.
All good, Ted. Hey, give Vinny some, some questions.
I will.
Better questions.